everyone, today I'll be reviewing this new buddy cop comedy movie just dropped on Netflix called Takedown, and it is starring Omar Sy, Lauren Lafitte, and this movie, it is a sequel to the other side of the track, which I never saw that movie, so I don't know how is that. But this movie, it is directed by Louis Leterrier, who recently got hired to direct Fast and Furious 10. So that is very interesting. And obviously that make this movie very high profile because many people will be checking this out because he's gonna direct it next Fast and Furious movie. And that is why I see many people actually seeing this movie. And this movie has such a low rating on Rotten Tomatoes score. While I don't think this movie is great by any mean, for me this movie was an okay watch. Like, I always like Omar Sy. I think he's a very charming actor. He has done, another high-profile show on Netflix, Lupin. I thought he was really good in that show. And also, also has Lauren Lafitte, who is, a comedian actor, and he does many weird comedy. Like recently, I saw one of his weird comedy movie on Netflix. So to me, this movie was okay because some of the scene in this movie, I was laughing out loud. I was like, it's so funny, especially when they try to get Omar Sy's character to the face of this police academy. They make this video like he's center of it, and when you see that, I was like, that's really funny. Yeah, the show is this movie, it is centers around solving a crime, and this crime is like when you see this movie, you're like the dead body. It is very weird looking, and the investigation. About this crime or investigation. What do I think about that? Yeah, it is a very draggy, I will say. It drags a lot. I would say what this movie works is these two actors, they do have a good chemistry with each other. Obviously, they have done another movie, so which I didn't know, and that explains why when they see each other, they're like, oh, I know you. And I was like, how does he knows him? So that makes sense. I would say the investigation part, the way they uncover the mystery of this movie, it is very draggy to me, and I was like, oh, get to the thing, and there's very weird, awkward scene this movie has. I see this movie isn't even a movie to you just to sit down and watch, because this movie, it is very draggy someplace, but there is also some funny scene this movie has that is why when I was watching it, I thought I was having okay time. I'm not saying this movie is perfectly made. And the first 10 or 15 minutes, this movie does have some weird scene, like the cage scene, hair scene, like you don't need to set up so many scenes. Like, give us to this, you are here to see buddy cop, give us that. That's what I will say about this movie. To middle of act, I found it very funny. Some of the things these two people were doing, because these two cops, they have very different method of investigation. They do things different way. Again, some of the scene I did found it funny. But same time, some scenes are very draggy and it's not nicely edited. And this kind of story, you have seen it before. So you really have to like these two actors to appreciate this movie, I guess. For people who are not the familiar these two actors, they will find this movie to be boring, and they will it's nothing new. Yeah, it is nothing new. As I was saying, these two actors make my watch was I thought it was interesting. It's not as bad as people are saying. It's not that great either. I'm not saying that. The investigation took a long time for them to find out. But it was interesting, the way they find out, and the guy, he's... some scene, I was laughing. Although dubbing isn't always perfect, but I thought some scene, the way it was done, I was like... That's why I feel like Fast and Furious 10 will be okay, directed by Louis Leterrier, because I'm pretty sure Vin Diesel, he will interfere making this movie many times. I don't know how he got this director, but I think he done some good scene in this movie. Some of the action scene were good. The way, although I didn't like the way he was doing the slow-mo, the bullet is flying. I didn't like that much. But it is not bad either. So I wonder how he will direct such a big set pieces. Normally, Fast and Furious movie has. So that's gonna be very interesting. And that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget my other reviews on other Netflix movies. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.